Well, ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 NFL season is about halfway over, and all I can say is it ain't looking pretty for the Indianapolis Colts, as a whole. I mean, I expected a lot better from the Colts this season, and once again, we're seeing the same things that we saw last season. I mean, we're seeing the O-line not able to protect Luck as well as they should. We have the worst defense of all, the second worst actually, the worst being the Cleveland Browns, who I believe are going to end up going 0-16, but it's disappointing. I expected a lot better. I mean, we drafted the players we needed to draft, and we still have the same problems. I don't understand. It's just... Last year, I thought if we drafted these players, we'd do much better in the 2016 season. But the same thing is happening. It's very frustrating. I mean, I love the Colts more than any team in the NFL, but it's just absolutely painful to watch them play the way they're playing. I expect a lot better from them. I'm used to seeing the Indianapolis Colts make it to the playoffs every year to regularly win their division, and now we're not going to see them win the division the way they're playing. And looking back at this, I mean, it's got to be the coaching staff. There's no other explanation as to why the Colts are doing so bad. It's got to be the offensive line coordinator. It's got to be the defensive coordinator. That's the problem. We got to make coaching changes at those positions. And I know Indianapolis Colts management is very hesitant to make that decision, but it's a decision that has to be made. I mean, look at some of the teams this year who have made coaching changes early on in the season. I mean, look at the Buffalo Bills. I mean, they started 0-2. They fired their offensive coordinator, got a new one, and after that, they've been fine on the offense. I mean, the same can be said about the Detroit Lions. They made the same change, and they drastically improved. I mean, you got to make these kind of changes, because if you don't make these kind of changes, we're just going to see the same result week in and week out, that we're going to get beat by all these teams, and we should be able to win right now. I mean, we shouldn't be 3-5. We should be 6-2 at least. And it's very painful to watch it. I mean, Jim Mora, Ryan Grigson, I mean, you got to make these kind of changes. If you don't make them, then the Colts are just going to be your average team that's only going to get 8-8 at best at the end of the season. I mean, it is absolutely painful to watch. I mean, yeah, I've learned last season that no matter how bad you think your team has it, there's another that has it worse, unless you're the Cleveland Browns. And by the way, I predict the Browns are going to go 0-16 this season. But still, I want the Colts to start winning again. They can do a lot better. I expect a lot better from them. I expect them to be the Indianapolis Colts that can continuously make it to the playoffs on a regular basis. And now I don't see that team. I expect a lot better. Anyways, it's just very painful and frustrating. I mean, for a lot of teams, I mean, we're experiencing the same disappointment. It's too painful to watch. What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk to me about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.